is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we'll be reviewing the Marvel Legends Wrecking Crew. Now, these guys are very hard, and it just took a lot of time to get all these guys together, and yeah. So, but before we get into this review, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and yeah, let's just get into this review. So first, we are going to do Wrecker, because he is the main leader, and he should probably be the first person. So let's just get into him. So yeah. But actually, before we do that, if you want some backstory on the characters, well, here's some backstory. So on all these characters, I can't remember who these guys were made from, or who created them in the comic books, but I do know one thing, that some Asgardian gamma radiation, I think, touched them, and it just made them strong. Now, they have appeared in the TV show, but they are not powered yet, and it is the TV show She-Hulk. I think it was in episode 4 or episode 3, I believe. But yeah, they were all in that episode, and they weren't actually that powerful yet. They had kind of had that glowing stuff in their their weapons and stuff, but instead they're gonna use kind of enchanted powers. Technically that kind of was what the powers gave him, it was just an enchanted power, but yeah. Little backstory, they got some gamma radiation or some enchanted stuff from Asgardian, and they touched it, all 4 of them, and they became the Wrecking Crew now. I'm not sure if that's the actual story. I haven't really read up on them that much. But yeah, I know they went to Asgardian, I think. So yeah, but again, first we are going to do Wrecker because he's the main leader. So, yeah, we're just going to start with him. Now, already, the accessory has, let's just start off with the accessories, but dude, this has a very, very great detail. It has dents, it has scratches, and it's a very big and good kind of crowbar. Yeah, it just has scratches and dents right there, and it's just really cool. But, yeah. You just put it in his hands, and he could easily hold it. And yeah. But yeah, that is Wrecker's accessory. Now let's just get into him. Now he is the only character out of this whole set. It's not really a set; they came separately. But yeah, he was the first he was the first and only. Well, he wasn't the first person. He was the only person to actually, sorry, the camera fell, but he was actually the first person to, he was the first person to be in, dude, this is so hard. He was the only person to be in the package that we got out of this whole set. Sorry, I did not know what to say there. I totally forgot. But yeah, it is a pretty cool figure. Now, let's look at the detail on him. Now, I just love those little circles right there, like the little lines. That's pretty cool. I also like the design that they went with, the original kind of design. And I love how beefy these characters are. And when I mean beefy, real beefy, and they're really articulated. So, for example, he could bend that far. He could bend about that far back, and he could just go regular. Now, he could barely move his waist. This is a very stiff character, so I don't want to make him loose. His arm could go about that far up and right back down. Could move all the way around. Bicep swivel. Single jointed arm. Nothing too special. Side to side on the hand. Does not go up and down anywhere, but that is fine. The legs do not move up, but you kind of have to do that thing where you have to twist the joint and then it'll go up. It's kind of hard for old Toy Biz figures, and they usually break, but his leg goes to about that far up and then right back down. Doesn't go back that much at all, and yeah, same thing. You have to kind of do that with the joint in the leg. Really, 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 really good bend in the leg. Thigh swivel right there. And he also has up and down to toes. Now, they did that with a lot of old Marvel Legend figures to go that far down. And just right up regular. And no swivel in the boot. And that is basically... Oh, actually, he has side-to-side movement in his head. Move that far right there. That far right there. He could look down that far. Look up. Nah, not at all, actually. Tilt side to side. But that is basically it for Wrecker. Now we are going to go to his buddies. And what I mean as in buddies, like his partners, as in the rest of the team. So I'm going to put him right back in his position. Hold on. I'm doing this off camera because it is just way too easy to do it off camera. When I try to do it on camera, it's a little hard. Alright, I just put him back, so that is good. So now I think we will be going to Pile Driver. I don't know if this is Pile Driver or Thunderball. I forget the rest of their names. Please forgive me. Hold on. Okay, yeah, he's Pile Driver. So yeah, he's Pile Driver. He is a pretty cool character. And if you look up right here, he has some pretty cool hair. There you go. Now let's look at his accessories. Now he comes with this big wrecking ball. It's really detailed, unlike the Absorbing Man Build-A figure. It is more detailed, and it just looks much, much better. So now let's look at the figure. Now he could look up to really, really far, and he should look down really, really far. A little bit of tilt. He could go literally all the way around with his head. He could go up by, his arm could go up by that far. That far up and right back down. Bicep swivel, really good. His arm is single jointed like all the other figures. Or, yeah, probably. Side to side on the hand. No bend in the middle of the hand. Yeah. His leg could move about that far up, back down, and the joint thing with the leg you have to put in the front. It's harder with Toy Biz figures, obviously. Thigh swivel. His leg. Ooh. That goes pretty far for the leg. No boot swivel. Leg goes to about that far down. Goes back up. Not much ankle rocker. But you can move his toe joint back up, back down. And that is it. Well, not really, actually. Swivel, really good on this guy. Could bend that far up. Bend way back. That's actually kind of how I want him a little bit. Yeah, like that. That's good right there. Let's just keep him like that. And let's put his accessory back in his hand. And yeah, it's not that hard. And yeah, it's just not that hard. It's more easy to do it. So yeah, let's put him off to the side. Now we will be getting into the other characters. Let's get into Bulldozer. He needs some sunlight. But yeah. Or spotlight, I meant. But yeah, he is a really cool figure so far. Now, he is more articulated, I believe. Now, he is almost double jointed. Half, like, almost there. Bicep swivel. arm to about that far up, right back down. Swivel side to side. Again, no bending up or down. And this gives me, here we go with the camera again. But this gripes me, if you know what that means. Like, it's an annoyance, but this gives me, like, I hate it. I hate it when they just put holes in the hand, and, like, there's nothing that it comes with. Like, you don't need it for anything. Now, again, you have to put the joint up to make it go forward. I do that in his running pose. So his leg could go about that far up, right back down. We already did the arms. He could bend to about that far down, way back. Now, his upper joint is always loose. We got him like that. Tilt side to side. Could let down to about that far up, that far down, and that far up. Side to side a little bit, probably because of the helmet around him or kind of this thing around his chest. Side to side movement in his waist really well. Kind of just the same with all the figures. For the Laid thigh swivel, doesn't move, ankle rocker, not at all. Toe movement goes to about that far up. Sorry, that far up, that far down. No boot swivel. Sadly, no. Usually don't do that for figures. Now we're gonna put him back in his signature running through wall pose. I just call it that. I don't know. There you go. I put a setup so you could see his face. And now for the final figure. Now for the final figure is, you've all been waiting for him, Thunderball. He's really cool. Now, you might be thinking, oh, he's probably going to be like all the other figures, and yeah, you would be right. Now, this is the same wrecking ball that came with Pile Driver, so no really difference there. His belt could move up and down a little bit. It could also just it's kind of just loose, usually. His arm could go that far out, right back down, bicep swivel. Again, almost double jointed. Swivel in the hand. No bend in the middle of it, obviously. He'd bend to about that far down, and that far back. Really good. He could lift to about that far up, and right back down. Wow. Tilt, a little bit, not that much. His arm could move all the way around. We already showed his arm. But that's, that's a good swivel. We don't want to turn that all the way around, because then that'll make it loose, and probably, if you do it too much, it'll fall off. So, yeah. His leg could move to about that far up, right back down, and you have to do the joint thingy, but yeah. Thigh swivel. Again, they have really good legs. I don't know why. They just go back really, really far, and that's what I like about the figure sometimes. A little bit of ankle rocker. Toe movement up. And still no boot swivel. As per usual, his head could go all the way around, actually, which is pretty cool. But that is basically it for this video. I am sorry that this is such a long video. It's just, yeah. And I'm actually happy this is a long video, because usually some of my videos are like super short. And I am so sorry for doing that. But yeah. If we get all these guys lined up back in the shot, we are going, well, really hope you guys like this video. So also, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so you could get notified every time I make a brand new video. So I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.